Does the endless NX speculation from specs to aesthetics to fake images hurt or help Nintendo? I saw some images that were terribly drawn, Foxconn,
Yeah.
that I could have done like in 3 seconds. That people are like, oh, they're true. No, they're not. But
I do think at this point it's starting to hurt a little bit. We're only 6 months out from the NX, and we have zero fucking details about this thing. And with all the bullshit...
official details.
Nintendo details. And now that some of these rumors are becoming more and more solidified, like the Pokemon Company stuff, you know, kind of really basically stating it is the handheld TV hybrid that it has been going around, you know, that's starting to put things into play. But without specs, without knowing what it looks like, without knowing really what it's going to do, Nintendo just needs to come out and start saying some shit, because every time fake specs get leaked, fanboys and detractors alike start to get worried, or they start to take it as gospel, and a lot of people think the sky is falling, or it just starts all this endless debate. And I think as it gets closer and closer and nothing gets announced or released, I think people start to lose faith in Nintendo knowing what they're doing with this system. I think that's the biggest problem. Really, we're 6 months out from a console release. I don't know that we've ever really been this close to a console release and known this little.
One as major as this, at least.
Yeah, and known this little. And I really think that that's starting to damage things.
Remember, when the Wii came out, they had the look of it a year and a half before it came out.
Yes.
It was. I saw it in 2000.
Motion control, this, that, and the next thing. They knew, and
Wii U, the same thing. I should have said Wii U. Yeah.
We have no pictures of games other than the fact that Breath of the Wild is going to basically be the same on both systems, and that's it. We have no other news other than Pokemon games will be coming to the. Which, I mean, that's it. We don't know a fucking thing.
So that was the one thing. The one quote from Pokemon Company's Shunikazu Ishihara, who said the NX is trying to change the concept of what it means to be a home console device or a handheld device. Yes, it's a hybrid. We know that. It's going to be a reverse Wii U. It's going to put the signal to the TV from the unit,
right?
Which is it is revolutionary. Then you can basically carry around your home console anywhere you go, and then just plug in probably a little device somewhere, you know, to get the output on the TV. That's really cool. My gut tells me that they have not. It's almost like they want to solidify everything at once. The look and the specs of it at the same time. Maybe they didn't do that with the Wii U, that's for sure.
No.
But I think they want to solidify it before they come out with it. And I think maybe it's not solidified yet. Maybe it's not final what the actual horsepower of this machine is. Maybe it's still up in the air and it's not final.
And that's why I think this is hurting them,
because people are speculating. Because I hear people are like, oh, for Foxconn, which is the company out in China that manufactures
making all this shit,
all the iPhones and stuff, and they do a lot of stuff like this. They're like, oh, well, it's not going to be as powerful as the PS4. I know that for sure. And it's like, Nintendo's got to come out and say, these are the specs, this is what it does, blah, 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 blah. Yes, and people would not speculate it. But what is it harming? Is it harming the potential market? Because Nintendo's always going to have the core audience is going to buy it no matter what. If they bought the Wii U, they're going to buy this. You know, they're probably not going to lose that many from that. Obviously, the Wii U was a big drop to the Wii U, but that was because they got so many people that hadn't bought a console before that bought the Wii.
Right.
They're going to get their a few million, 4 million, regardless. And plus, people always fucking forget that this is also going to be somewhat a 3DS replacement as well. So you're going to get
do well on
those
mobile.
people.
Yeah.
So you're going to get those 20 million plus. 3DS is more than that, isn't it? What's a 3DS base? They're going to get a chunk of those people from the start. So this is going to do better than the Wii U by default, just because it's really
their handheld.
It's going to get two audiences combined.
Right.
So they're not in trouble there. But like you said, yeah, when you have fucking these little awfully drawn images coming out saying this is what it looks like, that's not good. That isn't good.
No.
But it looks like it's going to be March, though. They got to shit or get off the pot, I think, for the announcement. Like you said, we're 6 months out. Let's go, Nintendo. Show us something. How about a trailer? I'm going to think it's got to happen within the next 2 months. They got to do something.
Oh, they got to do something this fucking month. I mean,
October, you think it's going to be?
They gotta. Or, I mean, before the Nintendo Mini comes out.
NES Classic?
Yeah, NES Classic.
Before that, so before November 11th, we're going to say this has to happen.
It has to.
unless they're really getting their ducks in a row with the third party folks at this time. You know,
Maybe.
they said they were doing it before and they dropped off. But you know, maybe this is it. Or Nintendo's doomed. Doom. I'd rather be. You know, I'd rather be Panasonic. They're in better shape than Nintendo.